Leadership has been studied, praised, and often mystified for centuries. From the ancient generals of Rome to modern-day CEOs, great leaders have always stood out as exceptional figures who inspire, guide, and transform those around them. We often attribute their success to various qualities like charisma, intelligence, or vision. However, there is one remarkable trait that all great leaders share, a trait that is often overlooked but is essential to their effectiveness: empathy. Understanding empathy in leadership. Empathy, in its simplest form, is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It goes beyond mere sympathy, which is feeling compassion for someone. Empathy involves putting yourself in another person's shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. For leaders, this means connecting with their team members on a deeper level, understanding their motivations, fears, and aspirations, and responding in ways that resonate on a personal level. This trait is what differentiates a leader from a mere manager. A manager might focus on tasks, deadlines, and outcomes, but a leader focuses on people, building relationships, fostering trust, and creating an environment where individuals feel valued and understood. Empathy as a leadership superpower. Empathy might not be the first quality that comes to mind when we think of leadership, but it is a superpower that drives effectiveness in countless ways. Consider the example of Abraham Lincoln, one of history's most revered leaders. Lincoln was known for his ability to listen deeply and consider the perspectives of those around him, even his adversaries. This empathetic approach allowed him to navigate the complexities of a divided nation during the Civil War and ultimately guide it toward reconciliation and healing. Similarly, in the corporate world, leaders like Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, have shown how empathy can transform a company's culture and performance. When Nadella took over as CEO in 2014, Microsoft was seen as a company losing its edge. Nadella's emphasis on empathy, both in understanding customer needs and fostering a more inclusive, collaborative internal culture, has been credited with revitalizing the company and driving its resurgence as a tech powerhouse. Empathy and decision-making. Empathy also plays a crucial role in decision-making, another key responsibility of leadership. Great leaders don't make decisions in a vacuum. They consider the impact on all stakeholders. Whether it's employees, customers, or the broader community, empathetic leaders weigh the consequences of their choices from multiple perspectives. This doesn't mean they shy away from making tough decisions. In fact, it often means they are more decisive, as they are better informed and more attuned to the human elements at play. Take, for example, Jacinda Ardern, the former Prime Minister of New Zealand. Ardern's empathetic leadership was evident in her response to crises, such as the Christchurch mosque shootings in 2019. Her decision to swiftly introduce stricter gun laws was not only based on political considerations, but also on a deep understanding of the pain and fear felt by the victims and the broader community. Her ability to connect emotionally with the people of New Zealand and respond with both compassion and action earned her global admiration. The impact of empathy on team dynamics. Empathy also has a profound effect on team dynamics. When leaders demonstrate empathy, they create a culture of trust and psychological safety. Team members are more likely to voice their ideas, take risks, and collaborate effectively when they know their leader genuinely cares about their well-being and values their contributions. This is particularly important in today's fast-paced, innovation-driven world, where the ability to harness diverse perspectives and foster creativity is critical to success. Leaders who lack empathy may struggle to build cohesive teams, leading to disengagement, high turnover, and ultimately, a lack of innovation. Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks, exemplified this when he returned to the company in 2008 to steer it through a challenging period. Schultz's empathetic leadership style focused on listening to employees, understanding their needs, and making them feel part of the company's success was instrumental in turning the company around. By prioritizing the well-being of his employees, Schultz fostered a sense of loyalty and commitment that translated into better customer service and improved business performance. Cultivating empathy as a leader. While empathy comes more naturally to some than others, it is a skill that can be cultivated. Leaders can develop empathy by actively listening to others, seeking to understand rather than judge, and being open to feedback. This requires humility, self-awareness, and a willingness to step outside one's comfort zone. Moreover, in an increasingly diverse and globalized world, empathy is more important than ever. Leaders who embrace empathy are better equipped to navigate cultural differences, manage conflicts, and build inclusive environments where everyone feels valued. This not only enhances team performance, but also contributes to a more positive and productive organizational culture. The lasting legacy of empathetic leadership. Empathy is not just a trait that benefits the present. It is also a legacy that great leaders leave behind. When leaders lead with empathy, they inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that can transform organizations, communities, and even nations. This lasting impact is what sets great leaders apart from the rest. In a world that often prioritizes profits, results, and efficiency, empathy might seem like a soft skill, but it is, in fact, a powerful driver of long-term success. By understanding and connecting with the people they lead, great leaders create environments where individuals can thrive, ideas can flourish, and lasting change can occur. Conclusion. Empathy is the remarkable trait shared by all great leaders. It is the secret ingredient that enables them to inspire, connect, and make decisions that resonate deeply with those they lead. In a world where leadership is often associated with authority and power, empathetic leaders remind us that true leadership is about understanding and serving others. As we look to the future, the leaders who will make the greatest impact are those who embrace empathy, not as a strategy, but as a way of being. In doing so, they will not only achieve success, but also leave a legacy of compassion and humanity that will inspire generations to come.